As the sunlight fades into autumn gloom, the rustling of leaves in the cool, dim air gives proof of the coming season. Overhead, the insidious cackle of witches flying pierce the darkness. Horrid figures of silent phantoms stalk desolate paths and candle-lit hallways. And all manner of things, goblins, banshees, and vampires, hide amongst the growing shadows. Thus begins October. Blackwater Media presents Halloween Horrors. My friend Mike had a certain Uncle Johnson who always kept lots of garlic at home. And there was a cross in every corner of his house. Even his fence was made up of crosses, and there was a big cross on top of his roof, just like a church. Just across the road from his house was another very old house. Incredibly old. Its windows and doors were boarded up for so long that no living person could remember anyone living there. And no one ever rented it or sold it. Local people used to say that you could hear the screeching of a bat from inside the house. And many people also reported seeing the shadow of a tall and lanky man in the window on the upper floor, which was the only one not covered with boards. Now, despite the long time for which the house had not been used, it always used to look clean. There was not even a single leaf in the backyard. The bat seemed to love the place, and at night a number of bats used to appear there, as if from nowhere. According to the local folklore, the house was, quote, lived in by a real vampire. Many people were reported to have died inexplicably in front of the house. Their eyes used to be wide open, as if they'd seen something horrible when they died. It was also a site where accidents used to occur quite frequently. It was said that the vampire of the house opposite of Uncle Johnson's would only reveal his true face to his victims. People speculated that he was so ugly that people had a heart attack at the very instant they saw him, and this is why they died. Then when they were buried, the vampire would dig up their graves and suck their blood to feed himself. This is some crazy shit, I know, but this was the talk. The legend also insisted that anyone who accepted a dare to approach the vampire's door would get to see the creature's true face and would die a painful and horrible death. Would you like to give it a try? Oh, and by the way, happy Halloween.